Hello everyone, so in this video we will learn how to automatically create new FreeCam tasks directly from Google Sheets. So the idea is that if I enter some details into my Google Sheet, a new task will be automatically created in FreeCam. But the issue here is there is no direct connection between Google Sheets and FreeCam. So that is why I will be using an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Google Sheets and FreeCam. The best part here is a person without any technical background can perform this integration easily. Now before I show you the steps, how about we begin with a real-time example. Okay, so this is my Google Sheet and this is my FreeCam account. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to enter some details into my Google Sheet and see whether a task is created in FreeCam automatically or not. So we have the subject as a Windows 10 upgrade, okay. Then we have the description. So this will be our task, okay. And then we have the description. Then we have the start date as 25th of July 2021. Let me just add the due date. So the due date I'm planning is 29th of July 2021. So this is the time format that I'm going with, date time format I'm going with, okay. So we have the year, month, and of course the day. So we have filled the due date, okay, that is 29th of July 2021. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do we have a task in our FreeCam? So let me just refresh this task board, okay. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the task, Windows 10 upgrade. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Google Sheets to FreeCam? So here we have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Google Sheets and FreeCam. So now the best part of this process is once you create a workflow, you can just sit back and relax while you just add some data into Google Sheet and automatically a task will be created in FreeCam. So to teach you the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just click on this button, sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. In my case, I have already built an account, so let me just straight away click on sign in. Okay, so this is the app section of Pabbly. Let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. At the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm planning to give it as Google Sheets to FreeCam. Google Sheets to FreeCam. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. It's totally on you. And let me just straight away click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So we want to send the data from Google Sheets. So in the trigger window, we are going to select the app as Google Sheets. Google Sheets, it is this one. And the trigger event, how about being it as new spreadsheet row? So the essence here is we are just trying to integrate Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. So we actually have to follow all these steps, okay? Or you can just follow my lead. So as you can see, this is a newly created Google Sheet. This is basically the clone of this old sheet, okay? Now I'm just trying to explain you from scratch. That is why I've created a new sheet, that's all. So this is a new sheet. So you must be thinking, why the hell are we working in incognito mode? Well, if you have Google Sheets, if you're working with Google Sheets and have multiple Gmail accounts, it is always advisable that you work in incognito mode. Otherwise, there will be the problem of authentication. Okay, so this is my Google Sheet, and to begin the integration process, first of all, just click on add-ons. So when you click on add-ons, you will find an add-on called as Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now, since you're beginning fresh, Pabbly Connect Webhooks might not have been installed yet. So first of all, just click on Get Add-ons. Okay, so when you click on Get Add-ons, Google Workspace Marketplace opens up in front of you. In the search, just type Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Pabbly Connect Webhooks, this one. Okay, so as you can see, Pabbly Connect Webhook is already installed in my Google Sheet. All you have to do is just click on this button and Pabbly Connect Webhooks will be installed in your Google Sheet also. Now, after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat this again. After installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. Okay, so let me just cancel this. So as you can see, we have a column that is column D. D is our last data entry column. I repeat this again. Column D is our last data entry column. Remember this. So let's go back to add-ons, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, just click on initial setup. So I'm assuming that you have installed Pabbly Connect Webhook and also refreshed your Google Sheet. So this is the window of initial setup. You have to fill the webhook URL as well as the trigger column. Now to enter the webhook URL, so this is the webhook URL you want. You copy this and you simply paste it here. Okay, so now the trigger column is always the last data entry column. In our case, the last data entry column is column D. So I'm going to mention the trigger column as column D. So we have entered the webhook URL. We have also entered the trigger column. Let me just straight away click on submit. Okay, so essentially we have integrated this Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect. Now there is a small thing you have to do. Go back to add-ons, Pabbly Connect webhooks, just click on send on event. So this will ensure that anytime column D is filled, it will keep sending on the data to Pabbly Connect. And Pabbly Connect is now ready to capture the data. Excellent. So we're going to create a small experiment here to check we have the integration right. So the subject is upgrade Macintosh. And the description is OS Lion is here. I think OS Lion is older one, but it's okay. Now we are following this format. Now this is a necessary format that you follow this particular format. I mean the date time format, that is year, month as well as day. Okay, year, month and day. So the start date is 2021 7 and let's go with 24. And the due date will be 2021 07 and let's say 30 or 30. Okay, 30th of July 2021. So we have entered the subject, the description, the start date as well as the due date. Now remember this D is our last data entry column or also known as the trigger column. So let's have a look whether Pabbly Connect has captured the details of this particular row. So let's have a look. Okay, yes, the data has been captured. We have the subject, that is upgrade Macintosh, the description OS Lion is here. The start date is 24th of July 2021. Then we have the due date 30th of July 2021 and this is the row index, that is 2. So the row index is 2. This is because the data is available from second row. Okay, this is the second row. So we have got all the details sufficient enough to create a task in Freedcamp, and this is how you do it. You go to the action window and you select Freedcamp. Freedcamp it is. Okay. Then in the action event, how about we make it as create task? Simply just click on connect. We are going with a new connection. Now here you have to enter the API key. So to get the API key, just click on here. Okay, so we have the API key. Now there is an interesting thing that you have to do. The security option must be unchecked while creating the API key. Remember this. So let me just scroll down and here you will find integrations. Click here and here you will find the API key. So first of all, as you can see, I have created a ton of API keys. Now for your consideration, I'm going to create a new key. Okay, so I think the key is getting created. Okay, so the key has been created. And as you can see, by default, it is already showing the checked in security option. So we have to uncheck it. Okay, I think now we are ready. Okay, so wait a bit. Okay. So this is the security option. This is the API key. I'm just going to copy this. Okay. And I'm going to paste it here. Easy. Just click on save. So when you click on save, you have a set of fields. The purpose of these fields is very simple. We are going to create a task in Freedcamp from the data that we have received from Google Sheets via Pabbly Connect. So we have these details. We have the project name as SDR, the Large Hadron Collider testing and connect. So these are all the projects we have. Now let me just show you all the projects. Okay, it will be really helpful you understand that way. So let me just take you back there to my projects. So these are all the projects we have. Okay, SDR, Large Hadron Collider testing and connect. These are all the projects we have. All the projects that is present here is being reflected here. Now what I'm going to do here is I prefer to create one more project. Okay, so let me just create a new project. Okay, so let me just create a new project. Let me just straight away go to the account. Okay, and create a new project from scratch. So the name of the project is upgrades. Okay, this is a random name. We can ignore the project description. How about we go with pink color? Okay, and let me just click on create. So we have created a new project. If you want, you can add more people, but I'm happy with the people we have. So when I click on refresh, I can expect to find this newly created project that is upgrade in the dropdown. This is because Freedcamp is now integrated with Pabbly Connect. So do we have upgrades? Yes, we do have upgrades. Yes. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a task in this particular project. So by default, it is already showing the task list. Okay, so this is because there's only one list, that is task list. So let's start mapping. We have the title. So if you don't know what's the title, so the title is basically the subject, that is upgrade Macintosh. So we are going to introduce this little information here. We click here and the subject has been added, or the title has been added. Then we have the description. We click here and OS line is here. Then the priority, I'm keeping it as low. Okay. And the start date. Okay, so as you can see, the start date is year, month and day format. So that is why I had entered the start date as well as the due date in the year, month and day format. So I click here, and I have mapped it. So easy. Then similarly with the due date, I click here, and we have mapped it. Okay, so we have entered all the details. Okay, so now coming to this part, that is assigned to. So as you can see, these are the 3 assignee I have. Now if you want, you can add more assignee. That's pretty much obvious. You know how to do that. So my point is, if you add more assignee, it will be reflected in the drop down, but I'm happy with this assignee, that is public name. So this is actually an assignee. So at this point, to create a task, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request. So let me do that. Okay, so the response is a positive one. So let's have a look. Do we have a task called as, what was the task name? I actually forgot. Okay, so the task name was upgrade Macintosh. So let's have a look. Do we have a task called as upgrade Macintosh? So let me just refresh this. Okay. Yeah, we do have a project called as, a task called as upgrade Macintosh. So the presence of this task confirms that we have a successful integration between Google Sheets and FreeDCamp. So before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize this action window and let me just minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to FreeDCamp. So basically using this workflow, you have integrated Google Sheets and FreeDCamp, and now there is a perfect flow of data between Google Sheets and FreeDCamp. Now the most important thing you have to learn is, once you have created a workflow like this, you can just sit back and relax, because once the data is entered in Google Sheet, a new task will be automatically created in FreeDCamp. Thanks.